Okay. So we might be turning this into a daddy-daughter stream later on. But for right now, until then, we got Borderlands. The very first one, once again. Trying to get through it, trying to get, it complete. Rogue, how you doing? Okay. So we're just trying to get through this game, mostly because I've had it for my PS3 basically since it originally came out, and I got like 3/4 of the way through it, and then just kind of stopped. So we're gonna see. We're doing good. A little tired, but so a little tired. We were up all night feedings. She was doing pretty good on it. We got her honey for a little bit. So, but yeah, other than that, it was a pretty uneventful evening. I can't go through that way yet. So, let's see. No, it's this way, and I think it's right through. Where's that? I have to go through that, don't I? Yep. So through there, and I doubt I'm going to be able to get... Oh! Where in the heck did the rat come from? So...
in her hand herself. But she's way more interested in her hand.
Yeah. Maybe she'll do a little self-soothing. So, anyways, yeah. So we're playing a little bit of Borderlands. Like I said, basically until, if my daughter decides to, need to be held, then yeah, then I'll end up holding her. Then we'll switch over to probably like Civ or maybe a little bit more Diablo 3. Something like that. Somebody talked about if you complete all the challenges in Diablo 3 this season, you get a specific type of wings for your character. So we might need to try for that a little bit more. But I don't know when season's ending. I know it's coming up though. Worse than what I got. So yeah. Not as good. So, oh, and go figure I'm walking the wrong way. Oh, then I think I can drive through there. Okay, no, I can't drive through there. Dang it. Let's get this level up out of the way. Yeah. So I don't know, Rogue, have you ever played the original Borderlands? Borderlands 2 is great. I have a lot of hours in it. That was me and buddies. That was our go-to game for a long while. Bop. Um, so one big thing that I'm glad that they changed in between this and Borderlands 2 is so on the very first page they have all these like weapon skill ups, and each level you kind of go up, you get a new proficiency for it and increased damage for the other ones. Uh, Basically, if it's 0, you can't hit anything. Well, almost anything. And then the higher that it goes, I don't know why it's not going to my sniper. The higher it goes, the better, more damage rate of fire and then stability. Usually there are other ones, cooldown rate, accuracy. Okay, so people they do get other ones. How they changed this in Borderlands 2 was the badass rank. So, you earn those badass rank points, and that's kind of how you were able to customize it. Unlike this, where it's just proficiency in using it, and if you would have seen right at the very beginning, I don't like rubberized. When I very first start playing this, it was very difficult to hit anything. So, it's a bonus shield, level requirement 13. Where's my current shield? C242. Okay. Hun, do we know where the Moby wrap is at?
Yes.
One of them's up. Okay.
One of them.
I'll see if I can wrap her.
Because she doesn't seem interested in about where she's fighting sleep like nobody's business. Look how exhausted she looks. And you can't even blame me because all the milk she's had, at least the 2 times she nursed for me, no caffeine. I didn't have any caffeine till 5 o'clock today. And she's just...
So, Rogue, you get to see how to do one of these wraps.
You should start a baby wearing channel on Twitch.
Oh my gosh, a baby wearing...
Yeah. There goes...
Daddy and daughter and daddy and son gaming sessions.
Oh.
We could title it Daddy and Me Gaming.
Daddy's really excited right now. Very nice. Mommy thinks she's going to have to cut some out of this diaper.
What do you think, Rogue? Would that be funny? Okay, hun. Sounds fantastic. You ready to help me get her in here?
Feeling calmer about this paper.
Yeah? Not as difficult as you think it might be?
I still don't think. I think tomorrow's going to be trying to get it to a higher level. Like, I don't think I'm thinking at a high enough level. It's not the difficult, it's the getting it to a high level. I
Okay.
figured out I have 3 or 4 papers for this guy.
Hi.
She'll probably want her legs out. Do you want me to help you set that up?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it's very
So this is
similar.
underneath.
That's the inner pocket?
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to take her.
Gosh.
You might want to lift her slightly higher because her leg has to
Well,
go. There we go. Because her leg needs to come all the way 1, 2, 3 through. And then you open this up.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
You're okay. But she's to the point she doesn't like having her legs in. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh. See? See?
Cross body. Oh gosh. Oh. So does this now go?
Over. Yep. That's where you gotta be
Oh.
careful just not to stretch her a little. And then she's good to go. See, so she's just as secure as just letting her legs stretch.
Oh yeah.
You want me to put the bottle away since she seems...
I think it'll see how she, feels for a little bit. See if she likes, breathing against Daddy.
That could help. She's so sleepy. Yeah. Yeah.
So Rogue, basically our daughter who usually sleeps, a lot, has basically been up since 12:30. She slept for maybe 20 minutes here and there. But so basically one very tired munchkin. Yeah. Yes, Missy. Okay. Hun?
Yes.
I don't know if she likes being held like this.
And we can try putting her in baby style, but last time I did, she was starting to get annoyed with her legs.
I don't know if she just... I don't know if she just really wants to sleep or if she's... So do you want to put your ring back on? See if she'll do it that way. And if not, I'll just hold her and we can switch over to... back over to Civ 6.
The thing with the ring sling is she's gotten so big, I doesn't feel right.
Or unless if... Well, where's the binky at? Oh gosh, I just hit you in your head. I'm so sorry.
Not get her to take it. See, she's just exhausted.
Oh, come on, baby girl. Come on. Yeah, I don't know if she wants to do this. Whew. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh god. Her foot's stuck. Hi. You wanna see? We'll see bottle.
She had fallen asleep.
Nope. No bottle. Okay. Maybe she wants to lay against you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait till you're done typing. Okay. I know. I know.
Yeah, I'm checking your diaper.
So our child has gone from basically, semi-resisting food
No.
to being this like eating champion.
Nice.
That could put Johnny Chestnut under. And based off the last couple times, so we're just trying to figure out, hey, are you hungry this time, or are you, what are you? Are you wanting this? Are you wanting that?
Do you want your legs in?
No binkies really that much. Sometimes she'll take it, but
You want your legs in there? I'll leave your legs in there. It said by 3 months you probably don't want your legs.
you wanted that. She looked back at me. She's like,
Your legs are like froggy-ish style. Okay, can I get them in extra legs? If you want to be like that, you can, but you need to have proper frog. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Hi. There we go.
there's just one stuck underneath the dirt over there. Yep. So he's stuck back behind the fence. Bet you he'll hit him. Come on, Bloodwing. And you can see the combat that he's doing over there. That is not good. I know what I'm doing over here. Let's see, map. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Quest point. What quest are we doing? Meet Crazy Earl. Why do I have a feeling he's gonna... Yep. Met Crazy Earl. Hey! It's the dude in Sanctuary that you give all the iridium to. So I need to get rid of all those pests. Get off my lawn. Bandits killed. Spider ants killed. Or is it spider rants? And today's lessons hikes. Listen. I understand that. Oh, one of the few games you go digging through, well, toilet for stuff. So I'm assuming we go out here. Piss off. Spider ants. And these things are just usually only weak.
Yeah, you're okay.
So that should be the 3 spider ants killed. I'm assuming the rest of these guys would be in here. I mean, this definitely looks like Bandit Way. You know, doesn't it? You go, Bloodwing. Bah! Give me 1 second. There we go. So this is on borderless window, but for some reason, every time I alt tab, or every time I try to go, you know, off of it, it always minimizes it. Ooh, lots of them out there. No, I'm not lost. Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, still a bad shot. Oh, still a bad shot. Well, there we go. Good job, Bloodwing. Go get him. Find a new target. There you go. Oh, yes. A new one. A new one. So unlike in Borderlands 2, where you use Iridium to get like the larger capacity backpacks and better, more ammo holder holding and stuff like that, you have to find these guys in order to get more backpack space. So little claptraps. You have to find the repair kit for them. So my guess is the repair kit's probably right up there. So let's see. Would it be? So let's probably all the way around. Yep. Dang, can't get up there? Why else would that be? See, repair kit, so let's put that up because we know that we have to finish killing the dudes. Oh, can't do that. Ooh, doggy. Ah, take care of that. Oh, crap. Ah! Oh, there we go. Oh, there's still one. But yeah, it's one of my favorite games here. This is all, everything that you see me doing right now, I've never done before. never. Because of the fact that, well, I've never completed the game. And I think the furthest I've gone is to find New Haven, and that was it. Was I hit New Haven, and then I think Black Ops 1 came out. Quick scuffle. Yeah. Why not? The only reason why I really pop out is because of other games have trained me that you don't reload unless if you like pop out of the scope. You know, Battlefield 1, you don't reload unless if you pop out. Oh jeez. So that was the big thing was you just have to pop out in order to reload. So I'm always used to reloading. So it's not necessarily a quick scope. I was never crap. I was never really a fan of that in Modern Warfare's. I always felt that was kind of cheap, but you know, each to their own. Whichever person way you want to play that, that's fine. Ooh, ooh, aw. Ooh, but that might be replacing. I think it'll replace this because this has a faster fire rate. We'll see. Ooh, dual scope. Ooh. So I watched a neat video on I never really understood the purpose of it, you know? All it was just, you know, you took a super powerful rifle and you use it in a way that you would never use it in the real world. You know? Would never use it like that. You know, there's so many people who are like, oh yeah, you could in the real world, and then yeah, then you usually see them take it and shoot themselves, and then the scope comes and hits them back in the face because they're idiots like that. Anyways, never really liked quick scoping. Part of the reasons why I never really liked the Modern Warfare games. Yeah. Let's see if he shows me to his little loot chest. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Shoot, I missed it. Where'd he go? There he is. No, wait. Do you not have a loot chest? No? No? I know, and I understand that, yeah, it might look cool or something like that, but just, you know, you talk about it being like one of the, you know, most realistic games out there type of thing, an idea with it, but just, you know, the whole idea of that was really far out there. Okay, let's go do that one really quick. Why not? How you doing? How's your days, man? Day's been pretty good. Um, went to church this evening, so we don't have to go tomorrow morning. So we get to potentially sleep in on just a little bit. Um, due to the smoke up here. Ah! Due to the smoke up here, we what the heck? Due to the smoke up here, we actually couldn't do my niece's soccer game, so her game got canceled. You signed up for my class again and got an alternate, so work with the counselor and see if you can get in there normally.
Is one of your students watching?
Yeah.
What student? I don't know why I'm asking.
I
Look who's finally asleep.
But engineering is fun. Engineering, it will be fun for you, especially since you did like my classes before, because you will be able to, you do more of the math side of it. So if you're not really wanting to do that, then yeah. But no, the engineering class should be pretty fun. But you can always bring by your schedule and you can have me look at it and see what we can shift in on Monday. So, because that'll probably be your easiest way. Our daughter is currently, she keeps popping in and out of sleep and not liking really being asleep right now. And I mean, so we keep trying to get her calmed down. What the heck? There's the skag, alpha skag, and skag whelp. You forgot I had a baby? She's doing well. She's so tired right now that she just fights sleep. And then she was so hungry and she struggled eating. Huh? Hi. It's actually why I have these. Yeah, headphones. If she's in here with me at all, I'm sorry. Truly I am sorry. But if I'm wanting to be able to do this and obviously be a dad, she comes first. So that's why we try to do games if I'm holding her. If we can get her to sleep, we'll do games with her on me and wrapped up tight. So, but and then she's usually pretty good, but I think you're good, hon. She's kind of in and out, but I'm pretty sure she's falling back to sleep.
That's right. I like team training was this weekend.
I think you're good. Her name is Mary Grace. You can probably look back and see other streams and see her in it. Yeah, that guy was doing a little jig. Reality is I need to start upgrading mine. Hi, Mrs. G.
Oh, they're saying hi to me.
They're saying hi to you. She's a little baby busy with a grad school paper. Yeah. So that's why usually if I have to hold her, I get to hold her. So she can do her grad school work without, really worrying about it. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on, come on. Look. Oh, please don't blow up on that. Come on. He's right there, right next to it. There's the ignite. Come on, Bloodwing. Sorry, Borderlands. I couldn't really get into it. So I've had it for a long time. Played the crap out of it on my PS3, but I never could really get beyond. Basically once when I hit the starting area, it was hard for me to get. Oh crap! Oh, now I'm in an area that I can't see anything. Because they're not going to run over here. Why would they run over here? There's one right there. Basically, I kept restarting characters and playing them. And then, got to the point to where... basically I just had no more fun in the game. But then absolutely loved Borderlands 2. My biggest gripe with this is the fact that you have a effectively a leveling system for your weapons, whether you use them or not. And so if you get some really nice weapon that you don't regularly use, like I wouldn't say my combat rifle. Well, you can see it how inaccurate I am with the combat rifle. Now if I shoot body shots, yeah, it only does 114 damage. Not good. Made a shotgunner. Okay, I should be able to take these guys out. Hopefully Bloodwing will find one of them. Just like that. But if I end up having to hold my daughter tonight, we'll switch over into Civ. So just for the new people who are popping up. So there's a C4 charge. Now I just need to go place that. But yeah, pretty much I want to know the rest of the storyline. Because like I said, I love Borderlands 2, and the pre-sequel has more grown on me. I wasn't really a fan at first. But then I played Wilhelm. And, well, basically Wilhelm is a beast. Where do I put that at? Oh, so now I have to go... I guess I have to go up and around. Okay. But Wilhelm, played Wilhelm. Absolutely hilarious in the pre-sequel. He's definitely the short and sweet type character. You know, I don't think any of his lines were ever really, you know, more than maybe one or two sentences, or sorry, one or two words, not even sentences, words long for his response to most things. Like, yep, got it, gonna do it. You know, so that made the gameplay pretty entertaining. Claptrap was pretty good. I just wish they would have, you know, with how many expansions that they put out for Borderlands 2, I wish they would have put more, gosh dang it, stupid burning psycho. Thank you. So, the ninja guy, Zero. I tried playing Zero. It's another one of those characters. I guess I'm not very good at, like, you know, passive melee characters. But, you know, sit back, shoot from a distance type characters, yeah. Yeah, we're good with that. Oh, oh. Wow. So, you know, that's more my play style. Borderlands 2, I got a Necromancer. That was mine. Wow, thank you. Are there ones shooting me from down below? There are. Well, gravitate towards self builds. Yeah, I just, you know, my only issue with Zero is that, you know, once when you use your stealth, then it's basically you're screwed until the next, like, I don't know what, 10 seconds are up. And then you can use it again, yeah, but then you're like running for your life trying to get away, you know, before the other guy just rails you. So, but this right now, I really need to get a replacement for my SMG. You know, something high capacity, a decent amount of damage. Yeah, that's alright. Let's see this one. Team accuracy. We can grab that. Oh. Oh, I'm full. Okay. We can drop the spacebar. We want that one. Recharge rate's slower. What's up, hon?
I was looking at their free online tutoring stuff. Of course, they don't have any sessions Sunday, but I can submit.
Am I going to get the new Battlefront? Possibly. I don't really know. I loved Battlefront 2 when it first released, way back in the day. Like, we're talking the original Battlefront and Battlefront 2. I thought those were great. Then the latest Battlefield, I didn't really like it that much. Let's see. We'll try this out. Only because I really couldn't even tell you why I didn't really like it. I mean, it was an alright for a game. It had enough things in it to do, you know, but I couldn't really get into it. Game I really want to get is the new Monster Hunter World. That'll probably be my See, and that's exactly it. Like, the new one burnt me out quick. Um, I didn't even play it, is how badly it burnt. So, shotgun. You can see I'm not very accurate with shotguns because I haven't really used them that much. But yeah, the originals were great. Battlefield 2 being able to do all this, or Battlefront 2 being able to do all the space battles, awesome. Completely worth it. The inclusion of like the generals. I don't think I can get out that way. I think I have to go up and over. Great. Made it way fun to play. The new one, I mean, basically you played the maps like 3-4 times, and then you're basically done with it. Like, that was it. Once when you played through them that many times, you're just like, yeah, okay, I'm good. Don't need it anymore. There really wasn't that like great replayability. There's a midget around here. I don't know where it's at. It's probably up on top on there. Let's see other games that did similar things to that. For me, that was same thing with Fallout 4 for a little while. Was that it didn't really do anything truly new, except for it looked like way nicer. Fire rate's a little faster, same accuracy. Nope. We'll pick it up to sell it though. And on the pipe. Let's see the midget? Told you the midget was up there. Oh, there's a chest up there. Nope, I'm not going back for it. Pop. So, but I still love. I will go back. I recently went back and played more Fallout 4, and it's one of the. I really want to make a. Why did my grenade go off? I really want to do a playthrough for on here. The reason why I want to do a playthrough on here is because of how much I have played it now. I got some, basically quality of life mods installed on it that make it way more fun. So, and they're just super basic. It's the basically it's the manufacturing extended mods for the base, and it just allows you to do a little bit more things inside there that really just make you feel like having those down are good. Really, so now I need to get that makes. Okay, so that's from the other one. But what I've played through for the story has been good. I haven't made it to like the end, but basically I'm there. I could basically go back. So yeah, basically like base building was great. I don't know why my grenades. That's why my grenades aren't going off. They're proximity. That's what they are. Yeah. Proximity mine. Yep. Okay. So now that I know that makes this a lot easier. Okay. Time to sell some stuff. But no, base building inside that game, brilliant, awesome. Yeah. So really quick thing in this game. Okay. So these are the things that upgrade your ammo packs. If you have weapons that you don't regularly use, don't buy the lower versions. Just buy the higher versions. I have not bought a shotgun one yet. So if I click this, oh no, I bought one shotgun, so really it doesn't really work that well. But anyways, if you skip over one and buy the next level up, you will then save yourself money by buying that. So sell that, sell that. But I have all of the okay. I have all the DLCs for this, which are, you know, I enjoy. Let's see, we want to do explosive murder, alt explosive rain. Huh. Maybe we'll do that. We'll sell that. We'll sell the explosive longbow. Elephant gun. Yeah, we can sell that. Did I just level up? Caustic Matador. Yeah, we can sell that. Incendiary rifle. That's an old one. Level 13. We're like level 24 now. Rocket launcher. I want to hold on to that. We can sell. Yeah. So then there's other things that I've learned about Fallout. That enemies spawn in specific locations. So as long as you have these like turrets set up in specific ways, you're basically golden. If you hit 150 defense and you don't go and respond to the basically your bases or your towns getting attacked, you will always win, no matter what. Because somebody, not me, somebody online who knows more about that and has more time to really look into that, has figured that all out. Like it's a complete sheet, and so once when you hit 150 defense on it, doesn't matter how high you go beyond that, you're guaranteed a victory if people attack it, if raiders attack. Is she fighting it again?
Oh no! Oh, hi. Do you not feel good from when I had to slam on the brakes? That could be part of it.
Yeah.
Got enough of it written and edited. My plan is to get up tomorrow morning by 10 or 11, submitted to the online tutoring. And if I get lucky that it comes back in 24 hours, Monday night I can finish it. If not, Monday night before and after moms will just finish it and submit it. So I'm gonna, there's no way I can cook you pie while wearing her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab my pie and try to do some of the finish editing this, but then really do some of the readings for this next week's discussion board and paper.
Okay.
Because I should be able to knock out a discussion board in like a couple
hours. Profion, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Badass bruiser. Oh, during the Factorio ones. Yeah, I do remember you. No, I like welcoming everybody. You know, not all the time do you get welcomed into, you know, channels, especially, you know, when I'm small. You know, I got you know, a little bit of following, but you know, I like to try to welcome people in when I can. He said I had too much. Well, you know, pending on what you have going on. Right now, I have not enough time on my hand. So, but no, I do like welcoming people, just because you're taking time out of your day to come and watch. Well, me play games and have a chat. Oh, so, and I enjoy having people around. It always makes things more fun. I was split today in between doing the see, that's true. I was really split today doing Path of Exile or Borderlands today, and I think Borderlands won out for at least a little while. So we'll see how long this stays this way with me playing Borderlands for right now. Because once my daughter needs me to hold her, I gotta hold her. But I haven't played enough either. The only thing that put me off from that game is how it has the ascended classes. So basically once when you hit a certain point, that's right. I do remember that because you had we worked on it and then you started linking pictures of your builds. That's right. I do remember that. So I do remember that now. Do I have another question? Okay. That's right. I do remember. So I've been playing more of the Factorio, the latest version, which has the nuclear reactor and stuff in it. I was able to basically get to the end and get the reactor up and running. What do you do in Factorio? You build factories and try to get, really? You try to get your factory running as smoothly as possible. Because there's a whole bunch of ratios that you can really look at if you really want to get into it. There's a whole set of things that So you build factories and you try to build as big as you can. Some people speedrun it. I don't know if I would enjoy the game speedrunning it because it's very like I could. If we want, I can switch over to Factorio pretty quick and show you guys what it is. Okay, so I built this factory when my wife was in the hospital and I was over there with her, because basically last spring, or I don't know, was it spring? January? No, it wasn't January.
When? When she got diagnosed?
Oh yeah, so I guess it was January.
But we didn't go public till February.
Yeah. So last January, our daughter, who you might see popping in and out every once in a while, maybe.
I got whipped cream on her.
Oh, you got whipped cream on her? Here we go. Let me grab my camera. Maybe.
And the floor, but I cleaned it off the floor.
So my daughter. Okay, there's my wife. Hey, wife. Okay. She got diagnosed with a condition. I don't really like calling it a deformity because
defect would be the
it's a birth defect, is what my wife just told me. Is the proper term. Basically, her insides were not insides, and her outsides were not formed right. So, basically, we got stuck being in a in a hospital, basically from birth for, well, we really didn't know how long. So in this time, I had a laptop, and the only game that ran well, like truly well on the laptop, was Factorio. And that was when they were doing all their upgrades to their systems and how things work. So basically every saved game that I had before, I couldn't play because, well, the Steam engine update, and then the Steam turbine update, all kind of just threw it all off. Like, basically made my world's garbage. Is that the exit that I'm looking for? No. So basically screwed me. So then I started a new one, and then in June we got admitted to the hospital, and basically while we were just sitting there, because our baby had outside of the conditions that she had an irregular heartbeat for the surgeons and what they considered. So basically they wanted 24-hour monitoring for the next, like, at least like 2-3 days. Okay. So from there, she really wasn't in any like major danger. But we had to be monitoring her. So for me, it was basically a lot of, well, let's sit and wait, figure out what this scan looks like. Okay, this scan's more normal. Okay. That's great. Oh, okay. Okay, well, this scan's normal. So, let's, keep monitoring her for the next couple days. Okay, so this scan looks normal. So basically, it was a lot of me just sitting there while we were waiting. And, while we were waiting, it was very intense. I would push this not on anybody, but basically what we got told for a while was, if this is the disease you get out of any and all of the diseases out there, be glad you got this disease. We really weren't happy like that. So anyway, so we were in there, and so for about 2 weeks I had, not a whole lot to do. And I got into that. So Factorio was like my game to play. We're just gonna do this. Bye bye, Buggy. Boop. And so I went and learned what you needed to do for a nuclear reactor. I went and learned how to really run trains, which I still don't like how I have it set up in my main base, but I don't want to take the time to go through. Yeah. You're welcome. You can't kill anything, you just, drive over it. Blame the developers for that. Was that talking to me, hon?
Yeah. Let me know. I'm gonna play a video. I figured out taking notes from the video was gonna be easier than trying to take notes.
You're probably fine.
Oh,
Well,
never mind. The video for this unit doesn't come up. I gotta email him. He's really good about emailing back. Just means I can notes right now.
that if he doesn't get to it tonight, then you're kind of screwed for...
He's on East Coast. I don't expect to hear back tonight.
Well, he was up late that one night you were emailing him.
Gosh.
So, but yeah. Trains, I don't know what it was, but trains frustrated the crap out of me. And, because I think I'd have it working right, and then out of nowhere, like, my whole factory would shut down. And then I'd go and I'd find, oh man, this train, one train, didn't have the right setting set for its like um, for its setting, and then they'd run into each other and they'd blow up. Like, yeah. So anyway, so I now have it running at like, I would say probably 95% efficiency. Um, it's not perfect, but it's not the worst. You know. The worst was, oh hi. Um, the worst was when I had 4 or 5 trains like ram into the back of each other, and that was the worst. So, um, yeah, you know, and then I started seeing people do like 2 rails, so one is always coming back in, one's always going away, and then I started doing that, and then I had like overlap sections, so, there we go. So, but yeah, so literally I had like 3 or 4 trains full of the steel or iron, and basically their engines blew up, and then they just stopped working. I'm like, what the crap? Everything was working fine in my factory, and then all of a sudden I looked, and I'm like, there's nothing working. So then I had to go figure that out. But anyways, it was a great time for me to figure out the game as a whole. Um, I want to teach a couple people how to play it because some people have it, and they're like, well, I just really don't understand what to do in the game. And I'm like, well, your whole goal is to automate as much as you can and basically get to the point to where you do nothing. I mean, wouldn't you say that? You know, that's pretty much it. Is you want to automate as much as you can to the point so you don't have to really do much. So, but let me finish this one up, and then I'll flip over to that for the last little bit, and yeah, and then you expand, and then you go through it, and you build another base, and then you expand and build another base, and then you expand. Um, I've learned the golden rule of, if it's a map you're streaming on, do not have the aliens on aggressive, because if you do, you're pretty much asking yourself for a horrible time. What are you doing? There you go. So, like, I mean, I understand that now. Before you couldn't. Like, you had to have them on there so you can get the, alien essence. Unless if you had a mod that freed yourself of that. Wow, come on, pistol. Um, you know. Alright, Rogue. Hey, thanks for hanging out again. Stay focused on your college. Take care of that. So have fun in that. Yeah, and that's, I was gonna play it modded, so that wasn't the thing in there anymore. And then they came out with all the new sciences. Because I remember sitting there freaking out because I'm like, how are you supposed to do this? Because it's, this mod or this, and then I didn't think about, oh man, long arms getting in here. Wow. Where did that one go? ran over there. You know, and then really my playthrough was that I just had the long reach. Did he go? Oh, there he is. So I think it's just long reach and okay, I'm getting shot from the side. But long reach, really, I think that's actually, like, honestly, truly it. Just long reach. So, yeah, he's the one that I want to teach because he's the first person to introduce it to me, and then he tried playing it once and couldn't figure it out, and then yeah, so he's the one that I wanted to teach, and then he couldn't, like, he still doesn't know how to play it. Every time we go to play it, we're back at square one. So how many more beers do I need to get? Gosh. So but yeah, Prof, a lot has changed on my channel. We've been able to set up a bot to help kind of keep everybody in tuned to what's going on here. Wow. So, yeah. That was like... I'm trying to hold back a sneeze. That was like a half-day affair once when I couldn't, one night I couldn't sleep. So I was like, okay, I really want to figure this out. Okay. So I went and looked up like 3 or 4 different, bots that I got. And 22 or 24. Okay. Almost there. There's one more. So I should have that now. Let me get back out of here. So I should be able to just basically run out of here. Turn and run. Get out of here. Oh, did I have them sitting back here? Oh, I have one back there. Ammo. Yeah. There's one ball. I mean, so what it is I got Scorpbot. So basically it joins my chats because I do a dual stream on both here and Mixer. My Mixer following is not that big, but I like some of the things that happen that you can do inside of that. It makes co-streams super easy. Like, quite literally all I do is I go, hey, you want to do a co-stream? We both click co-streams, and then you both show up on one page. Yeah. So I got Mixer going for that. But I still have more people who know me on Twitch, and they haven't really been on as much, so I want to let them know. But yeah, so I want to start doing Mixer stuff, and this, but yeah, I want to do that. Co-streams, I've seen quite a few people. You can go do co-streams up to 4 players. So one of my buddies does PUBG, and him and his friends were all co-streaming that together, and they were all on one screen, and it was pretty sweet. So just to see that, the integration of it, and just the ease, like, quite literally it's 1 click, 2 clicks, and that's it, and it's done. Yeah, and I know you can do that. I know, Scooter. Um, but yeah, so, and I know Twitch you can do that too, but it requires a mod, I believe, to run on your channel. I'm not necessarily sure about that. I can't, don't quote me as like the end all be all for it. So, oh. Yeah, see, there's like two separate links and then it goes and links it all together. Yeah. See, I mean, literally, like if you were to go to Mixer and have your channel set up, I could go and click, hey, co-stream with you. And we'd be co-streaming. Like within 2 clicks, and that was it. Now, I don't know if you need to be partnered with them in order to do that, but that might be the case. So. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Aw. But yeah. I mean, it's like 2 clicks, great, awesome, done, setup, let's go. So, get this turned in. Next piece. Okay. So I'll get out. I'll get back out and back to New Haven. And then I'll flip over to Factorio so we can see it. But, yeah. So I was working with him trying to get that done and everything, and just I don't know. Like, he loves the Minecraft games in order to do that, but he doesn't. Ooh, I forgot about this. New Haven. Dude. Yeah. So, yeah. So, anyways, so Scorpbot, super easy to get installed and semi-working. There's just a crap ton to it. Okay, so let me get this. Exit. Sweet. So that should be saved right there. Technically, it can update to your. Oh, where's it at? My stream might drop in quality for just a second. But it's because Steam's going to start downloading something again. Okay, Factorio. Ooh, just a question. Is chat showing up over here? I keep forgetting to check. Because it was for a little bit, and now it's not, and then it was again. And I don't know.
So before I forget, Girls
Yes.
Retreat falls on the last weekend of the break I have, so I have a week break between classes.
Okay, so I'd say it's up to you if you want to do that.
And I mean, I told that. I will say that I'm willing to help.
Okay, sweet.
I can't plan it all.
Okay.
Because I miss doing ministry, and it
Oh, I know
nicely
you do.
falls in a.
In a part that you can.
Yeah. Are you good again?
Yeah. So.
I will just wear her till I'm ready to
Okay.
get off, and then I'll.
I can get off in about, half an hour if that's all right. So.
Yeah, since I was hoping I could do more, but not having the lecture up there cuts down what I can
Yeah.
do on the computer.
So anyway, Scorpbot. So you know how Twitch used to have to like windows popped out and everything like that, in order to keep chat going and stuff like that and interact with it. Manage it itself. It joins both streams. So if I had people watching me in Mixer also, you'd see it also pop up in Twitch, and vice versa. Then it allows me to automatically start hosting people once when I'm done. I can update my titles from there too. So I don't know if it'll actually update it. I can try it. It might update it though. Let's see. Factorio. Update. Update. So it should push updates out to my Twitch chat and Mixer chat there, and it should get that. I can automatically host. So here you go. I'll bring this over. So this is the chat. So you can see all the chat. And then the dashboard. So that should update and push it out there. The only reason why it might not is because I'm using Restream.io to basically dual stream things. So I have it streamed to Restream and then broadcast it out. My daughter woke up angry. My wife has her though.
It's gonna be a rough night.
So it shows me the viewers. So this is everybody who's been in for any sort of streams so far. I can do giveaways, and it runs it well. Like currencies. So these are ranks. So believe it or not, you are getting ranks. Okay, they're different types of whiskeys, but you're getting ranks. Do I know what they're going to be used for yet? No. I know Mixer. I can set it up to where, I can set it up to where they are. You can do like sound checks and stuff with it if we want to do it that way. Commands. So let's see. If you put in the exclamation point games, it would show you like what games I'm regularly playing right now. Timers, so that's when you see the thing pop up. So this is it currently jumping through right now, going, hey, when should it go, when should it go, when should it go, go. And so it should have a counter. So it should have set it by now. But anyways, overlays for it, quotes. So I'm going to work on getting those set up. These are things that, so I can pull audio, graphics, so animations that I want to have pop up, for certain things. So if like people sub or people, follow and stuff like that, I can have. So this is something I haven't really figured out yet. So supposedly you're able to play these things if I have them set up right now, and I don't know. And I don't have them set up yet. But basically you can do like slots, heists, 8-ball, and then roulette. So you can do roulette and then bet your things on there. Do I know how to get them going? No. Relays. So this is how I'm relaying the chat. So it takes my bot and relays it to one side and then relays it back and stuff like that. Interact. I haven't figured out this yet. And then basic settings, and then your users. So, and then you have this general login up there, and so it'll log in that way. So there. So you see the games pop up. So I mean it's literally pulling everything together that normally I would have like 5 or 6 different windows up. But yeah, like, so I watched a video one late night when I was home cleaning up the house, and I couldn't sleep. So we did that, and then after I'd get done cleaning and working on the house and stuff like that, we'd get into this. And then on my Twitch page, I set up a Discord server, so I'm on there. I don't know if the key is still active. It should be, but anyways, so I'm gonna do this. I'll do it in multiplayer, so if you want to come in and join it and see it, you're more than welcome to. So I'm gonna load game, load this. I think I was riding on a train. Yeah, so you should see that if you scroll down, you should see like a Discord and it lit up, and it should be right there. So, and then I'm still working on channels and stuff set up for it, but So, yeah, so I'm riding on a train. Um, yeah, so the only mod you should have to download is. Are you able to see the mods on here? No. Maybe. It should be only. Ooh. No. Not that. It should be only extended reach. Or whatever the long reach is. But that's. Yeah. So. I know super inefficient right here. But this is my. Okay, so you should be able to easily get in. I think that's the only one. Like, I'm almost positive that's the only one that's running right there. Yeah, so this is my copper mine. So I have a little buffer system right here set up to where, hopefully they never run out. I have had them run out before. Yeah. Yeah, the unloading isn't too bad. It does take a little bit, which is why you have, this mess happening right here. But there's plenty of space for the trains to pull forward into to keep that contained. Basically, what happened is I ran out of copper. Yes, I'm currently in Discord. Usually, while I'm streaming, I am in Discord. Usually, there's a couple of my friends also hanging out in here. So, yeah. So what this server was this was set up to be basically well, I need to have something to do while my wife is in the hospital while we're waiting for a little child to be born. Which she's an amazing little kid. Yeah, go ahead. Come on in. And then, so anyways, basically I ran out. I had 3 or 4 different copper mines set up, and I'm like, oh, great. That's perfectly fine. Oh, there's a train sitting there. Why is there a train sitting there? Oh.
Right, that was tricky as hell. I went from listening to you on the stream to listening to you in Discord, and it was like you jumped into the future.
Yep, it happens. So one big thing that I like about Mixer is that it has their FTL. So basically, as soon as you see somebody chat, if you're streaming exclusively to Mixer, as soon as somebody chats, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Which is great. Now you can set up the same thing inside Twitch, but yeah. So on here, so that's my new copper mine. So the seed for it was the basically the trains map, and which basically spawns all the minerals way far out, and so you just have to go around and find it. So anyways, have a new copper mine down here, iron mine up here, which that's already like 3/4 of the way gone. I think I'm gonna bridge across and then do that. But anyways, so I'll show you this way. So copper in, unload, works out well enough, keeps the belt pretty saturated.
Okay, one question real quick.
Yeah.
What should I be looking for the server under since we're not friends on Steam?
Should be Sweden. It's my name for everything else. So, and then it's DC86 for the password.
I'm gonna have to restart this game. I have a ton of mods in it. I was hoping it would just ignore them.
Oh.
It's not going to. Hold on, my mods folder real quick.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to unload them. Ooh. Yeah, you should be able to.
Just go and mark them all as disabled.
Yeah.
It would honestly be easier to just grab them all and pull them out because I'm gonna have to reload the game the same number of times.
Yeah. Because I don't remember if they've made a disable all in there yet.
Yeah, but you've got long reach.
Yeah, I mean, so you just disable all and then recheck long reach. So, anyways, But yeah, I'll wait for you in game.
Yeah, I was kind of listening to you and I was watching the stream at the same time, and it was obviously a little bit
What is
trippy
up
just
with you
because
today, baby girl?
past.
Yep.
You weren't grumpy the first couple hours after. Oh.
Do you think she's ready for her next feed?
She may be.
Okay. Prof, I'm gonna step away for just a second, but you should be able to still log in. I'll leave it up and running. I'm gonna go get my daughter's next feed going.
Yeah.
So,
Feed the kid.
yep.
Don't leave the kid starving.
Nope. My wife's holding on to her right now, so.
I don't know why else she went up immediately really mad.
Okay. Think it's okay for me to put it in here or wash out the bottle?
Wash it.
Okay.
I thought it'd
I'm
be
gonna
put
take
away.
this.
But they say no more than an hour.
Okay.
Hey. Hey. There you go. Good girl. See, you're okay. Yeah, you're seeing now that milk's not coming out of that. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. All right. You still there?
Yep, still there.
Okay.
Password was DC.
It should be both capitalized DC86. So, yep, I just see that.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's still not, complete 100% like amazing, but
Mm-hmm.
it's for what I could do in the amount of time that I had, it's pretty rock solid. I still need to work on the copper coming up, but you know, anyways, you'll see it once when you get in. It's good.
I'm watching this loading bar with great anticipation.
What's bad is I don't know where it loads you in at.
It's probably original spawn. Probably, it's
Right in the center. Oh no, I think it's right. Yeah, it's right in the center. So
that's not too bad.
yeah,
Right next door.
yep. So this is like the very beginning of it when I first started. Red science, getting that set up, and then my row of science labs.
Nice.
Okay. You know, believe it or not, I thought I was going to have an overabundance of green circuitry or circuit boards. Didn't.
That's a nice thought.
And so I have like 4 or 5 different areas that are just building it up. But basically, there was a point. Now I think it's plastic is short, but I need to go get more oil in order to do that. So engines, all sorts of things. I have it auto. Well, I think I stopped it auto generating bots, but basically auto generating bots down here. If I were to rotate this one over here, it would start auto generating them. And I went from having I think I ended up starting off with like 50 or 60 of them, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna let it go. And then by the time, yeah. So I'm like, wow. And then but it does help. Okay, so anyways,
Oh yeah.
so the green circuits I had to make more down here, which then meant more red circuits here, which then in turn makes blue circuits down here. I've had to kind of jimmy rig it to be able to do all of that, but it's able to produce it. I have an overabundance worth of modules except for the blue, but basically I don't have enough greens to come down. So then you have trains, and
So where's this lubricant supposed to end up?
the lubricant comes up here. So it's for the electric motors.
Okay, you're in a station that does your
Does
iron
both, yeah. Because when I first made it, it was perfectly fine. Yeah, I didn't have to really. Yeah, now, well, I really need to stop the lubricant train. I don't really need it anymore. I have tanks that are. Basically, I have 4, 7. So I have 14 tanks full of lubricant up there, and I could basically stop producing it forever. And the amount of lubricant that I'm using right now is just so minor.
Right.
But then I have blue trains showing up with nothing. I wonder if they're going to. I don't have them going to the right station. They need to go to the Razim. Yeah, that's what they're going to.
Basically colored trains.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the colors mean, but the coloring trains, good stuff.
Yep. Item count. No, I don't want an item count. I want a time. Dang it. Time pass.
Kinda how you're doing rails. Kinda a little bit.
It
I think I can.
it was jimmy rigged, and then basically it's well, now it's just like, hey, this is what's gonna work for me. So
Yeah, I mean, if it works, right?
yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I see what's going on here.
So
It's working. I mean, if you're not running out of iron, then it really doesn't matter.
and I do and don't. Like, that's the thing is I do and don't. Like, sometimes trains do just get locked up like this. So this yellow one's waiting for probably a coal train coming down, yeah. So there's a coal train running in to this station down here to drop off the coal. And then once when that happens, then this red one, or the yellow one, should go up. Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
So...
well, see, so one of the issues that you're having is that when you do single lines that run in multiple directions, you need to, you want to have signals going both ways on them.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, it's complicated, but I see what you're doing and it's
Yep.
working. So there's really nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, like that's the thing is the amount of time that I've taken to get it to work, it works great. Is it the most efficient? No, pretty far from it. But it works, and I can't really complain about it.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing with Factorio, right? Is does it work? You know, obviously we have a check there. You built it yourself. You know,
Yeah.
check too. I mean, you know, this
And then is
this
it-
isn't a copy-paste design.
Yeah. And then is it efficient? Like, and I don't have the efficiency down on it. Because when I was truly efficient, I had basically enough iron coming off to feed not only my my iron up to the north as full saturation, but also these furnaces down here full saturation.
Okay.
Like, and then that's what the point was at that was I had full saturation on both belts, you know, going north and south, and it was great. Now, really, I need to just stop the lubricant and probably make the time shorter because they're just sitting here trying to unload the front one, while the other three are kind of dead. So I probably need to change the time on that instead of doing 90 seconds. But anyways, so that's that.
No, it definitely.
It's one of those things. It works, and it works okay. You know, is it something that I'm satisfied with?
The more important question is, did you have a good time building it? Was it
Oh yeah,
fun?
oh yeah.
Exactly.
I mean that's exactly it. Is this was great. It made me really, really, truly think about what was going on in it. Like, and then I don't know what all these like little things are that just keep showing up.
I guess I don't like what things are you referring to.
Do you see like the rust stains on the concrete?
Oh, it's if your resolution is all the way up and you zoom in, it's actually grass poking through the concrete.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense now. And so then, like I said, I have the copper down below, which, you know, I learned from previous ones that you don't want to have your copper and iron too close together, but at the same time you need them semi-close. It was just how they laid out in between the forsts. And then there's the big robo port down there. And then I have my rocket up here, which it looks like it has another one set up and ready to go. So I could launch that, but, you know, I'll hold off.
It's space science, man.
Yeah. And then stone, which I don't really need this much stone.
Mm-hmm.
I do, but I really don't.
I mean,
So-
a lot of how much stone you need is dependent on how much concrete you use.
Yeah.
You know?
And really, I mean, I could sit there and start throwing in my, you know, the concrete factory down there and just have it start producing crap tons of it, but I don't really need it. So this was my original power needed to run half the station.
Yeah. And I'm noticing that you're not using any steam engines.
None.
You should put everything nuclear.
Yeah. So, yeah. So originally I was going to set this up with a basically a check switch, but I realized that how much nuclear I have set up that I don't need it, and really I could just disassemble it and, you know, be done with it, but I don't want to because it's like this is where I started out at. This is a great
It's a
NASA.
testament of what used to be.
Yeah. So, and then that's, what is it, sulfuric acid? Yeah. So this is where I get all the sulfuric acid brought to, and then it feeds it out to two different areas for the miners to be in order to do uranium. And a couple of little things, lubricant and stuff like that. That's, but I think that's what the gas or the, anyways. My issue is that now I need to get another oil field set up and starting to pull that. And I just haven't set that up yet.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I kind of hit a wall and I'm like, I think I'm done with this for a little bit. But, so I have all these down here, and then I have my coal liquefaction going all the way down here. Really, I could set it up to just run that and basically switch everything over to coal liquefaction and never really have to worry about getting oil again if I set it all up that way.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like with when they added coal liquefaction. Thank God they finally did that.
Yeah. And then just these are roboports to link other roboports that are things that I started using way over here. And then this gets over into the uranium side of things and the nuclear setup. So, yeah.
Yeah, nuclear is a thing. I've
I
only had very little time to play with it.
There's so many different efficiency things that are set up inside of it that it's very overwhelming.
It sounds like it's right up my alley.
Yeah, like, so if you want to come over this way, I'll show you.
I'm actually watching you through the map. I don't know if you know that you can.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because it was just easier because I kept getting lost trying to follow you. So this way I could zoom
Okay.
out and figure out where your dot is and just zoom in.
So these are the centrifuges. Basically, they take the raw uranium and then turn it into one of two things. They'll turn it into uranium 238 or 235. 235 is the glowing stuff. And then 238, yeah. So it's like a 1 in like 400 chance or 4,000 chance that you'll get one uranium 238 or 235. So your best bet is to set up just a long chain of centrifuges, have them go, and you just cycle through it, and then you set up this big repeater bar, huge buffer on it. Really I should extend this out and make it even longer. But when you get 41 of it, you'll basically never run out of it. Because you set up the centrifuge to do... yeah.
It's actually named after one of the developers.
Yeah. So you do that, and then you get that set up, and, you're spending 40 of this, or 40 of the 235, and 10 of the 238. Guess what? You'll have thousands of 238. Like,
Yep.
I have thousands of 238, and I don't use it all. And so, really what I want to do is I want to start setting up more. But once you get that, then you really just start stockpiling your 235.
Yep.
And
I did a trick using logistics wires and logistics signals.
uh-huh.
So that the only time that it would put the good stuff on the belt to go
Uh-huh.
into the machines that were recycling it into more, like it would only put out so much, so the chest would never be below, I think I set it to 50 just so I had a little leeway in case there was an error.
Yeah.
But that way I always had 50 on a belt. That way if something went wrong, if there was an issue, I always had that 50 in a chest, and I never had to worry about like having to go through the initial weight process again.
Which, that's what this is set up. So this side is a completely full enclosed system. So this box will end up...
Okay, yeah, I see the logistics.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have it set up to where it... once when it has a stack of 12 inside here, it'll pull it out. And so that gives me that buffer, and then I just have this one. Basically, when there's a stack that's greater than 40 inside here, it pulls out what's left of 40. So, and then that's how I got that set up.
That makes sense.
And then, like I said, just giant buffers. If you,
You're gonna need just because
yeah,
you're gonna get so much of the 238.
yeah. If you want to check, you see the solar farm. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That was the thing to get me kind of basically to the point to where I could then start doing the nuclear stuff. But anyway, so the nuclear. So the reactors, basically what they do is that they get 100% bonus based off of anything that is any other reactor that is right next to it.
Just say no, it's 10:05.
Okay, I saw it.
So the one in the middle has a 200% bonus.
I'm sorry. I was playing Borderlands before. I know my title hasn't updated, but I'm about to end the stream because I got to go feed my daughter. So, but yeah, so they get bonuses based off of that. And the most efficient one right now, if you're just going small scale Factorio or small scale nuclear, is to do the row of 3. And then I think it's 48 on each side for the steam engines. And then it's 24 of the boilers. And then 3 pumps. I gotcha. I just, I don't know. I always feel like I need to explain things. So yeah. So that's that. Good night to you, bud. And then the best setup for you to do like nuclear based off of the very beginning of it is a 2x2, because what it has is each one has a 200% bonus instead of the one right in the middle has a 300 or 200%, and then the other ones each have 100. Every single one has a 200%.
Yeah, this is much more efficient.
Yeah. And so then you have that, but then you have, I don't remember if it's 84 of it. Nine, so 18 on each side, 2 stacks of 18, 36, so 50, 62, 72, and then 72 plus whatever's down here. So that's, that's how much you have set up based off that. And then you need 5 water pumps in order to actually get enough steam down here.
Yeah, I'm curious as to how much it would be producing total. I assume you could probably max out at like what, 800 megawatts on your current setups between the two, just based on looking at your production.
I think its collective is I think it's 1200 megawatts. I think that's what it ends up being because there's a little bit of a boost area. So nuclear power, there's that like difference in it because it's yeah.
I wasn't running math. If you right click on a power pole,
Yeah.
it gives you this cool graph.
Yeah.
I was looking at your total production, and then I was just kind of figuring based on how much was full. You're at about 110.
Yeah.
110. Probably could do 8 times as much. That was just a rough estimate.
Yeah. I mean it's yeah. There's a couple people have gone through and done like full scales, 9x9 blocks, and I don't know how they got the reactors to get that. I don't know how you'd set up a logistic network to do that. So,
That sounds like a lot.
anyways, yeah.
Sounds like fun.
But the 4x4 stack, and then basically taking a blueprint, and then copying this as a blueprint, and then you can just basically set it up like candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pace, basically.
Yeah, and that's your most efficient way to do it.
That makes sense.
So, and then I have a couple logistic robots running things to and from. So, but yeah, this is my new base. If you really want to browse around it, go ahead and save a copy of it. and then we'll see what we can do for tomorrow to be able to do. I might do some Civ 6 tomorrow with a buddy.
There you go. That should be
So,
fun to watch.
yeah.
I have no idea what I'll be doing tomorrow, and you and I are in different time zones.
Oh, where are you at?
I'm in New York.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah.
not New York City.
No, I figured New York State.
Yeah. Well,
So.
most people, when I say New York, they're always like, "Oh, well, what do you think of the city?"
No.
And I'm like, "What?" So if somebody says, they live in Nevada, I should assume that they live in Vegas.
Vegas or Reno.
Exactly. Like, there's more to Nevada than Vegas
Yep.
and Reno.
So, well, it's, once when I did ministry, traveled around for a little while to do ministry, and basically as soon as I got past the Dakotas, I had to start saying, no, I'm from Washington. I used to be able to say that. And then once when I got beyond the Dakotas, I had to start referring to it as Washington, the state.
Yes.
So,
'Cause everybody's like, "Oh, you're
you're from DC. Yeah.
It's like, no.
She's sleeping
Yeah,
now.
the struggle.
Until she wakes up screaming.
I live
Yeah,
in a part
I'll
of
get her
New York
food.
where I can drive 20 or 30 minutes in any direction and be in the middle of nowhere,
Nice.
and I love it.
That's good. So, but all right, I got to get going so I can feed her, and then get her going that way.
Starving for a kid.
Yep.
There's like laws and stuff.
Yes, yes, there are.
Yeah.
So.
I will. I'm pretty sure I have it set up to get stream notifications.
Okay.
I'm off tomorrow, so if I'm around and you're streaming, I'll be in.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
I'll catch you later.
Yep. We'll see ya. All right. And for anybody else who is in here, I'm off for the night. Got to go do stuff for my child. Thank you once again for the night, and it's been good.